nigga, I'm riding in the trenches, just like a real nigga supposed to. Serving on the trap tray song, that'll keep your bitch in a close view. Younger with the juice and the gang bad bitches that probably tryna fuck with the whole two. Years in the trap and the nigga still trapping and the gang still fucking roll too. Oh, try to get a check for licking on the dick, stupid bitch, that what you supposed to. Back page down on your ass and your bitch, come here a little bit, let me coach you. Struggle around on the young OG, on the young OG. I'm a young OG tryna holler at your mama, cause that old ass pussy gon' go to.
That should never get old.
I know, man.
Never get old.
I can't wait till we get the shirts and the hoodies with the old ass pussy go. Wait till, when they see that logo out there.
It's gonna be lit.
Okay, how you doing, Ray? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm kind of mad because somebody broke into my PlayStation account again. Like, I don't know why they keep talking to me. Like, I'm kind of like real mad about that. So
you got on your account that's so fucking valuable.
I'm telling you. I mean, I do got a lot of trophies on there, but it's still like, come on now.
Proud to see happens trophies. Niggas got no trophies.
Period. Girl.
Okay,
game.
let me see what I got in this motherfucker. I got Judy B pulled up.
Hey y'all. I'm tired. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm here.
Motherfucker tired. We got my nigga Cuzzo King Scuba.
Good, bro. Good, bro.
Nigga kind of hurt. I ain't got no lick. But we good though. Cause you don't know me. I be on it. Don't take a shot. I ain't got nothing to take. So you just got smoke on this one.
Okay. Sober King School. Let's see, man. Get more perspective. I got Trina Bean in the building.
What's going on, y'all? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. I feel it. I like the energy. Hey, Trina, is you one of them people like me personally, right? Like I had a low cut, I've had a high top fade, I've had dreads, like styles that kind of like last for a moment, like a period. I always feel like it's something slightly different about my like bravado with the hair, right? Like you that type of way too? Okay.
Different personalities, different hair.
Okay. Got that energy. I feel you. Got my nigga Big Rail.
What's good? This ain't community dick, it's just dick in your community.
I feel you. Okay. They say you got your Mary J on tonight, Trina Bana.
Oh yeah.
I got my about to go grab me a boot out the closet for y'all real quick.
Okay. No. Mary J ain't doing that. Mary J, she ain't putting no more booze out the closet. Last nigga ran off with her money.
No, a boot, the high heel boot.
A boot. I thought you said boo. I was about to say, bro, we ain't about to see Mary J one of them. Yeah. So when she get one of them, she hiding that nigga. Yeah, I don't blame her, man. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta hide your peace. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't even let niggas know how happy I am because I don't want them to impede on my shit.
Oh no.
You gotta keep that shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hello? Yeah, I'm miserable. Click. I'm up in a motherfucker over here. Don't ask me for shit. You feel me? Y'all ready, man? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta remind the people, right? They don't be knowing what I'm gonna ask them. Every time they get on the show with me, they don't know what I'm gonna ask. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how this show go.
Oh Lord.
I got a question. I kind of want the men to give their honest truth for what they can. I know some people got situations, some people don't, but speak to what you can without getting in trouble. Then I'll talk on this too, but I got a question that a statement I want to make. I want the men to get their points and views on it. And then after the women kind of hear the man's thought process, I want them to give us like the reverse side, like, is that crazy? The things they agree with, the things they don't, with our statements. But the statement is, men treat their girls better when they have a side bitch. Men, is that factual? Is that true? Is there some truth to that?
I can't really speak on it because I don't be having side bitches like that.
I know that's right.
Good answer.
I know that's
Good answer.
right.
Can't
That's
still a good answer.
period.
That just leaves me and you, real. I mean, you gonna make me talk by myself, or you could?
I definitely had side dogs before.
I can't answer that, fool.
Yeah, but
Oh, shit.
motherfucker, I feel like I kind of get what people saying because it's like, I feel like for the most part, most dudes do make sure that their girl is like they make sure they on point with their girl just so because they know like, oh, I'm dealing with something else over here, so I gotta be extra over here to distract from what I'm doing over here. So it kind of does seem like he treating his girl well, or he doing more for his girl because he doing something else over here and shit. So I'm kind of on the fence with that. I can't totally agree with it, but I get where the statement coming from.
Okay. You more so on the he doing wrong, so he gonna do extra good at home to try to balance out his I'm over here doing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going since I ain't got more men because I was gonna try not to have to talk. So I'm just gonna jump on your side so the women have more to pick from, right? More to argue or whatever, agree with or whatever. I feel like the statement is true because I feel like when a man has a side woman, he has more patience for his actual woman. He has more like I could just leave and go in the argument. I could be stuck in the house, raising my voice with you, but I might just be like, you know what? Okay, you got it. I'm gonna step out. I feel like his patience, his tolerance is gonna be more. On top of he might, like Terrell said, I'm doing wrong over here. Let me make sure that I'm doing everything over here. So all she could say is that like you doing this with this other bitch. All right, I'm doing that. I'm doing all other shit. Bills.
But I disagree with what you said because I don't think that's necessarily patience. I think that's more so being nonchalant about the situation. Because if you cared about me in that situation, you would stay and come up with a solution versus you saying, fuck it, you got it, and I roll out to go to my side piece. So I wouldn't think that was
to some more pussy. You rolling out.
Yeah, that's more so nonchalant.
Like, what the fuck?
Giving or dismissive, being more dismissive towards the situation because you just don't feel like dealing with it.
Her out, though.
I don't think everything comes with a solution. I think some things could just be like some bullshit, in my opinion, right? And instead of arguing the bullshit, or instead of like, what's an example? Let me listen to a good example. Motherfucking, I don't know, just something that I gotta put up with that's like, this ain't necessary in the moment. I could go over here. Like I could go over here and be like, I just feel like I got you niggas have more patience for certain things.
Yeah, but that ain't patience. That's being dismissive. Mm-hmm. That's not patience. That's just being dismissive of the situation because you don't feel like dealing with it because you can just go somewhere else for the time being.
Yeah,
but the problem not fixed.
I could be dismissive in the house and we could be butting heads. We could be at each other. We could be, but when I know I'm about to get out the house, right? I could just kind of let her get it off, and now we not really like she said her piece. We didn't go back up. We didn't. It's not the same type of.
But it's not fixed, most likely. You still got to come back home to it. It's just silent for right now.
But by the time he come back, you know he gonna be in a better mood.
I'm in a better mood to deal with it.
He might be in a better head.
I got more patience to deal with it. I got more patience to deal with this shit. Like, all right. I think I'm arguing my point in the wrong way, right? When I gotta hear some bullshit and I'm cheating, it's like, even if it ain't towards the cheating, right? I could be hearing some shit about something totally different, but I'm cheating, right? It's like, okay, I deserve that. When I gotta hear some bullshit and I'm not cheating, bro, I do not want to hear that shit. I swear to God. Like, unless you talking about me fucking some other bitch, bro, this shit ain't nothing. Like, I ain't cheated. I ain't flirting with no bitch. I ain't get a bitch number. I ain't get no news. Like, I do not want to hear that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no patience because, like, the patience is because I would hear this shit. I'm holding shit down. But when you're doing wrong, it's like I got a little more patience, a little more tolerance to be like, that my girl yelling at me because I ain't take out the trash this morning.
Because you feel guilty for having.
I was giving a guilt trip a little bit.
I don't think it's guilt. I think it's fair.
It's fair. No, it's definitely giving a guilty conscience.
It don't get fair.
Because you just said that if you wasn't doing what she accused you of, then your patience.
So it don't work. It don't work like that for y'all. If y'all have, for y'all who could speak on it, for y'all to have to take out extra like King Scuba, be safe. Ladies,
I don't do the
ladies
really
have a side nigga.
that,
When you have a side nigga, do you feel like you treat your nigga better, or does it not work like that, or whenever? Or...
I just break up with his ass and do what I gotta do. I don't really do the side nigga thing. So.
I feel like when you have, I feel like if you have a side nigga, right? I feel like honestly, it would make me less attentive to my nigga, right? Because like fuck what you talking about, like I am gonna go over here. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck what you talking about. I'm not gonna be lonely at night. Like I got a plan B. So like I feel like it kind of make me feel more like talk too much shit and I'm definitely out of this bitch. Like play with me a little bit too much today.
Yeah.
And I'm not coming home tonight. Right. So I feel like it puts,
and that's why I don't think it make you treat the person better. It just make you more nonchalant in the situation. Nonchalant. It's not better though. You just more dismissive. It's like you still getting the short end of the stick because it's like whatever. Like
you don't care as much.
Like I don't care.
Option.
Yeah.
A lot of people stay in relationships for that reason. They don't want to be lonely. If you know you got an option to move to something right after, and then you're not gonna have that lonely spot, it make it a lot easier.
My man, hey Bo, you saying that you seen women treat their nigga worse when they got a side nigga, but in your opinion, do you think niggas treat they bitch better when they got a side bitch? I got another question about side pieces, and some of y'all couldn't speak on the last question, but I got another question about side pieces. So for those who y'all can speak, do y'all thing. For those who can't, you know what I'm saying? Now, I was talking to somebody, right? And I'm on the fence. So I was talking to somebody and they were saying that they are nastier with a side bitch. It's things they're going to do with a side bitch that they would not do to their girlfriend, to the woman they want to be with, right? Before. Now, at first I thought, right? If you are like fucking a girl face, right? At first it's like, okay, you probably wouldn't do that as hard or as aggressive to your old lady like you would some random ass bitch, right? You probably wouldn't even think about her, right? All right. So it had me like, oh, I get where you're coming from. But at the same time, there's stuff that I would do to my girl
that I wouldn't do to nobody else.
Bitch.
Yeah, right.
So it's like now I'm in the middle, right? So I'm asking y'all, like, is being nastier with your side bitch than your partner a thing? Like, is that a thing? Like, is that how it should be?
I've heard people say that, but I don't get it.
Yeah,
what if your girl with the exact same shit that you with? So why would you go do it with somebody else?
Right.
And why even do that with somebody else? That's to me.
So is there a point of having a side if they ain't nastier? I can't. Your side got to be nastier than your main, right?
I've heard that. I've heard a lot of men. Well, I've heard women say that too, low key. But I mean, I don't understand it.
Yeah,
maybe your side feel like they got more to prove. I don't know, but
they got more to prove.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't understand why you would be nastier with your side and not your man.
I don't understand that neither. If I don't do the side nigga thing, but if I had like a side nigga with my nigga, it wouldn't give me doing it with the side. Like, I don't. That just it don't make sense to me.
I fuck with this nigga about.
I don't know. It don't make sense.
Hey, that's gonna judge you because
I'm not gonna do with the side.
Why would you be with somebody who's gonna judge you for the shit you into though, bro?
Exactly. And that's why you fuck around lose your girl because you over there fucking somebody else out and she want that shit and like you not delivering that. Like
I fuck with Bo because he just always got dialogue.
Because you want to treat her like she delicate.
Right, because you over here fucking this bitch upside down. Like, what? This is crazy. No.
And then honestly, it's certain things I wouldn't want to do with somebody like like if you my side piece, you the side piece. Like, it's things that I wouldn't want to do with you that I would prefer to do with my man. Like
I feel like
I'm not doing that.
It definitely gotta come with like some type of maturity because I feel like some niggas like the thing that you would do with I guess the thing that they feel like you would do with a whore or a freaky ass nasty junk. they wouldn't necessarily want to wife that. So you feel me? Like, so that's why they don't be wanting to do that shit with their girls and shit. But
that shit make no sense.
if
You
your
don't
girl
want your
into
girl to
that
be a
type shit,
whore
if
in
your
bed
girl
for
into
you,
that shit,
like
that's what you gotta be into. You feel like you gotta step up to the plate for that. You want to or let her go. You remember, like, let her find somebody that's into that shit. Cause you remember, like, that's wild as shit. Like I actually worked with this Jamaican nigga, and he was like, he don't let his wife suck his dick, so that's why he be fucking with other bitches and shit. Like,
that's retarded. Why you just don't let her suck your penis versus you found and somebody
that's
else
the
do it?
craziest
That's
shit I ever heard in
retarded.
my life.
and I'm like, bro, that's crazy. I'm like, because you don't
That
believe
is
you don't believe your
Right.
wife has never sucked a dick before. And he was like, no, I believe she probably done sucked a dick before, but that's my queen. Like, I don't want
You
her
don't
to
want her
do
on her
that.
knees, have her lay down. Shit, I mean,
right.
I
If
don't
you
know.
lay
want
down.
that sex,
what?
Now, I do be hearing niggas. That's the main thing that I be hearing niggas talk about is like the way, and that's why I spoke on it the way I did in the beginning. The way certain niggas be talking about they like getting head, they do it in a certain way with a side girl that they don't do with their girl. And it's just like, okay, I could kind of get that on an aggressive sense. Like if you're aggressive with her, then maybe you don't want to be aggressive with your girl. But at the same time, it's just like overall, man, the shit I do with somebody that's mine versus somebody that's not is just like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That's just one thing though. Like
If
I can't
people
think
had
of
more
outside of
conversations,
head. What else could you be doing? What else could a side piece be like? What else? Like
I feel like
outside of
if
that, what else?
people was more honest about what they like in the bedroom, it wouldn't be all this I'm more
Yeah.
aggressive with my
Yeah.
side bitch and my side nigga shit. Cause more than likely your girl would
Your
do
girl
that
really
Willing to
want
do
that
it.
shit.
like
Your girl
more than
really want
likely.
that shit, bro. And you out here playing games. Like, you know that.
Y'all know what it'll probably be, right? Y'all know what it'll probably be, right? A nigga wants to use the term Lamborghini his doors. Bitch, Lamborghini his doors. I be watching ladies' night. Ain't too many women out here doing that. You might have to
Hell
get a
no.
stylist.
Yeah, that's
That's
enough.
wild. Like, don't ask me
Nah,
to
they
do no
going.
shit like
They not gonna
that.
say it, but they doing it for sure.
Wait, what is Lamborghini his door your doors? I don't even know what that means. What does that
So
mean?
like basically like a man, you know, he got his legs up in the air, you know, spread wide like that type shit. Like
Oh
I
how
yeah.
heard
Lamborghini
stories.
doors
They be
open
doing
up
that
like that. Like
shit.
Yeah, I ain't eating no butt.
yeah, I don't eat no ass. I don't even like shit done to my ass. So like we're not gonna go there.
Right? I had to ask the question like, what's the
We
Lamborghini
not gonna
doors
go
shit?
there.
Nah,
Yeah,
don't
man.
do it, bro.
Hey man, we gonna for the niggas. Hey, we gonna have merch for all
About to
type
be
of
hella
niggas.
images popping up.
Your eggs gonna
Hey,
be
Trick
crazy.
Daddy gonna pop up when he put that in.
Bro, we don't want Trick
He
Daddy
gonna
to be the
he
face
gonna glue that shit,
of
throw it
our
up.
phrase. We want somebody like what's the nigga Maxwell? Didn't Maxwell have his legs up? Or D'Angelo?
One
Somebody.
of them.
No,
Oh,
matter
you
of fact,
talking about Genuine? The nigga,
we talk. No. Fuck Genuine. We want 50 Cent. 50 Cent said Vivica 80. Hey, 50 Cent, man. Hey, Lamborghini, your door. We want come be the face of our shit, man. Represent our shit. We don't want Trick Daddy old ass, man. We want 50 Cent. Fat Trail.
Trick Daddy made it pop and eat the booty game. Big
We
Daddy.
want the nigga Fat Trail, man. We want Slutty Boy to represent our shit.
Hey,
Oh, that's
All
too
right.
much right there. Mm-mm.
All right. Ladies, I want to know y'all perspective, and then the men could chime in on y'all perspective. But I heard a man say this, and I want y'all to, just give me y'all thoughts and opinions if y'all agree or whatever. Man said that it isn't wise for women to play hard to get.
You said it's
It
not wise.
isn't wise.
Yeah, more context to it. He said that he knows his worth. So if you playing too hard to get, he's gonna move on because he knows that like what he's gonna do if you would have gave him some energy. You know what I'm saying? So he was basically saying it's not wise for women to play too hard to get.
I agree, cause some bitches
I'm about to say,
some bitches do too much. Like it be like, all right, chill. Like even as a female, I'm like, all right, you need to chill. You're doing way too much. But yeah, some people, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with him on that.
I feel like
if you don't like it, then move the fuck on. Like, if somebody want to play hard to get, like, okay, like maybe they really are hard to get. Maybe they want you to put in that time and invest them. You might be missing out because you don't know how to invest your time right. So, I mean, it's all fair.
Yeah, but most females that play hard to get really not hard to get. So it just be like, why you even doing all of that? Like, I'm not. They really don't be.
But I mean, if I like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, no,
wait,
most of them don't even be having half the shit that they be wanting. Like, they can't get it themselves or none of that. So
I feel like if I like the dude, I'm going match the energy that's given. So naturally, if you giving that energy, I'm going to get the energy. Nothing less, nothing more.
But I feel like a lot of women have been raised to be like, to play hard to get. Like, that's just how they've been raised. That's how they've been told to carry themselves. So, like, I'm not going to fault them for that necessarily. Like,
it's one thing to not be easy, but it's another thing to just be doing the most.
So playing hard to get is doing the most?
Not all the time, but sometimes, yes.
I think it depends on the level.
Playing hard to get can be taken way too far, I feel like.
Yeah, but I say it depends on the efforts that's being put forth.
I feel like in playing hard to get is still a little bit of a like
mystery.
Yeah, like I'm still letting you know a little bit. Like I'm still responding to you. It's like I feel like on Ladies' Night we have like talked about that line. Like if I don't want you, I'm not playing hard.
It's gonna be known. No.
Like
mystery is not giving me no pussy. Mystery is not giving me no pussy. Men, y'all, how y'all feel about women playing hard to get? Is it wise? Is it not wise?
I get the little the chase and all. You know, like they want to be chased. Some niggas like to chase, but I guess it is, but only but so much like a nigga gonna do before he probably move on and shit. Like you feel me? Like I don't recommend that a nigga chase too long and shit. You feel me? Like so. I agree with that. I definitely get what the statement's saying. You feel me? Like,
I do too.
If she running too much, bro, like don't go chase something else, bro. Like, chase something that you can catch. Like she can't get
right. Right.
Like,
at some point, y'all both need to be walking together.
Yeah, that might not even be your speed, bro.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I think it depends on the girl. I think if I look at this girl a certain way, and then she require me to chase her, I'm gonna be like, I think like how you view the girl. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't chasing you. I ain't chasing you. But then there's certain girls, well, I feel like you would be disappointed if there wasn't no chase to her, right? Because like you look at her, you like, I'm here for this. You know what I'm saying? So you pulled up more invested to chase her anyway. So it's cool that you got chased her, right? Because you look at her the way like you thought you was going to do that anyway when you pulled up on her. So I think it depends on the girl, to be honest, how much. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Niggas that be in a certain tax bracket, they feel like maybe I shouldn't have to chase. Nigga, come out on a date with me and get to know me because I'm me, and you know what I mean. And I ain't there yet.
Period. Yet.
Yeah. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna never be that nigga though, because if I get some money, Judy, if I get some money, Judy, and you don't know me, that's gonna be a good thing. You feel me?
Right. Nobody never tell you no.
Yeah. Nobody running down on me anymore. For real. All right, moving on. Okay. Oh, I got a video. Let's play the clip. I got a clip I'm about to play, and I want y'all to give me y'all opinions, man. I want y'all to chime in. If y'all agree, disagree. This video in the group chat, man. The comments funny as shit, bro. Go back if y'all wasn't in the comments, bro. But
it's always the comments for me.
The comments be the best, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, let's check it out.
Do you think white women can raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons because they know what's out there. They understand what they got to deal with. So they got to prepare them. If you're a white woman raising a black man, you can't prepare him from the world. It's just different. White women, when they raise black kids, they protect them. And when black women raise black kids, they prepare them.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
All right, y'all want me to play it again, or y'all got some pains? I thought we were running one more time.
Run it back. Run it back for me,
one more
please.
time.
Okay, from the top.
Do you think white women could raise black men?
They do. Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
They protect them. Black women can't protect black sons because they know what's out there. They understand what they got to deal with. So they got to prepare them. If you're a white woman raising a black man, you can't prepare him from the world. It's just different. White women, when they raise black kids, they protect them. And when black women raise black kids, they prepare them.
That was an interesting, good conversation.
That was.
Yeah, that's some shit that make me want to go watch the whole thing. But I didn't. Yeah, I thought about it. I did think about it. I ain't got enough time, bro. But that was a good clip.
That was a good clip. Do I agree with that? No. But do I think that it does exist? Yeah. Most of the time in the black community, during the parent, we talked about that on Ladies' Night. How in the black community, it's more so preparing you for certain things. So I think that definitely exists. But I think a black woman can definitely protect their child. I don't think that that don't exist. But I can see what he's saying.
If anything, I think black women could probably protect their child more because, like he said, they know what's out there.
Yeah, I feel like a black mother would definitely be able to do both.
I think you can do both. Yeah. I will say, working in a school with majority white
can do both for sure.
Yeah, they can do both.
I get where he was coming from with what he was saying.
Yeah. I do too, especially I say working in the school system, and I work in literally a school full of whites, and I will say they're more so. I talk about this all the time. I do feel like they protect them from a lot of things. I don't think they discipline or teach them consequence or teach them right or wrong decisions. I think everything is like protect, where it's no preparing them for the world, no shade. That's why the white people be going and shooting up schools and shooting up malls and shit, because it's no type of discipline or like guidance on shit or like preparing them on what the world is like. It's just so much privilege. But I say like going to like a black school, it was always lessons to prepare you for what like life would be like, or you can't be moving like that because in this world it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. Like I think it's more so like I'm preparing you for what the fuck is gonna be. Like you can't go out here moving like that. But like working in white schools, the motherfuckers cuss out people, beat up the teachers, and it's like, well, my baby didn't. But it's like, girl, like you can't be doing that shit. That shit to get you hurt for real life. Like it's more so protection, more so like preparing them for like how to move and navigate in the world for real.
Yeah.
Richard, anything on that? You want to give anything on that?
I mean, I think they hit it right. I'd rather be prepared than sheltered. I think we kind of talked about this a little bit, even like talking about the different like types of households, right? Like I want to be more exposed to things. Like I'd rather be overexposed than again sheltered, right? Because I want to prepare for what's happening out here, because I do think that makes you snap, right? When you're not prepared and then just the way of life just come at you a certain way. I feel like that's what pressure you into doing stupid shit. You just wasn't ready. You know, I mean, are we ever really ready? But I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like that statement kind of crazy to me. Black women can definitely raise black men.
Hey, Shalita, I know you in the comments. Fire me up. That's why I ain't gonna put none of your comments on the screen, nigga. I ain't gonna put none of your shit up there, nigga. But
ain't good.
I was like, wait, who did you
talking about? I don't care. I'm running this motherfucker. But appreciate you for watching. But I think his statement has truth in the fact of your financial standards. I think if you got money, then you're gonna do different. You protect your kid in a different way. You'll be able to protect your kid in a different way than when you don't. If you got money, you're gonna raise your kid a different way than when you don't. So I think that if you're a white woman with money, his statement is true. I also think that if you have money, a black person can do the same thing. But I think that if you don't have money, I think his statement is true as far as black people, all they could do is prepare you, right? But I think that his statement is wrong because if a white person does not have money, right? And let's say they have these mixed kids or these black kids for whatever reason, right? I do not think they can protect you or prepare you. I don't think they can do either. I don't think they can prepare you for that. I really don't. Is your white mom mixed? Do you have two mixed parents and you mixed? Like, I don't think they could prepare you. I don't think, like, at that part, I think his statement is false. So I think it's only true when you're talking about a white woman with some money. Kim K can definitely protect, not prepare her kids. If she was a trailer park trash bitch with two black kids, she couldn't do either. They would just be out there learning. Like, that's my opinion. Which brings me to my next thing I seen. Can a woman teach her son to be a man?
I think it's possible. Yeah, I think it's possible.
Can a woman teach her son to be a man?
I think it's possible. I think a father figure role, though, or having a father definitely would be some lessons that he can learn from that person. But I think a mother can raise a son. There's plenty of mothers that did.
I was raised by a single mother. My mother raised me. She did the best she could to raise me, but my mother couldn't teach me how to be a man at all.
Yeah.
My mother always made sure that I had certain father figures and a certain male role model or something around me, but it was nothing my mother could do to teach me, like, to be a man. You feel me? Like, yeah, like. And that's kind of like what we be dealing with in single households, in single mother households. You feel me? Like, especially with sons and shit. Like, it's the same with a father and a daughter, single father and a daughter. He can't teach her how to be a woman. Like, you feel me? Like, he can do his best to raise her in that household, but like, he still gonna have to have some resources around him to show her what she got to do.
Yeah, like, you could give them like the perspective of the other sex, I guess, but
Right.
I don't think you could actually like teach them how to be a man. No.
Okay. Anybody else? All right, yeah, real. I agree. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with Big Real. You know what I'm saying? I agree with Big Real. I feel like for anybody I feel like Trina kind of said the opposite, and I feel like for anybody that's on the opposite, they probably would agree with Trina. You know what I mean? I feel like, but I just wanted to see what I could get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Moving right along. For real. All right, boom. So I don't know how to ask this, but I'm gonna ask this. Try to say this the right way. Men, if y'all wanted to marry y'all girlfriend had one kid, y'all wanted to marry her, but she wanted you to adopt her kid. Would that be a problem? Would that be a deal breaker? Is that like the fuck? Ladies, if y'all were dating a man and he wanted to marry y'all, but he wanted to adopt your kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was his idea. Would that be a deal breaker? Would that be a, like, you know what I mean? Okay, like, that's something light. Like, that's not a big deal. It's like, oh, we gotta talk about this. I wanna, you know what I mean? Marrying somebody and have to adopt their kid. Is that a problem? Is that too much?
I don't feel like that's too much. Especially if like the other parent is not around and like this person maybe have been around like for a while and they have a relationship and shit like that. I don't think it's a problem. I don't see it being an issue. Not for me.
I would say I don't think it's a deal breaker, but it would definitely take multiple conversations and some consideration on my end, because I don't know. That's a big step. I don't know. Honestly.
But is he not already seen like as your child's, like, I guess, stepfather if you marry them?
Yeah,
if
but
they already
get
kind
married,
of playing
already
that parent
stepfather
role, do it really matter?
Yeah, only in my because I wouldn't say that my daughter father is completely absent. So I don't know if that was a step that I would take. I mean, because once we get married, that's her stepfather, so he already kind of have that title, and he's the father figure ever. But to go as far as like adoption, I don't know if I would like legally sign papers and say like he has all of the parental control as the father with me going into the marriage. I don't know if I would take that step.
Bo, the difference is when you adopt somebody, if she legally die, you legally have to take
Yeah,
care of
that's
it.
it's like
You
that's you take
legally,
over parental
you fine,
control. So
fine. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
not this, and all right, I ain't, I got like one more question left, so I got time to spend on this, right? I got time to talk around this question, right? I ain't about to turn the comments off. Well, not off, but I took them off my screen. It's like, if my girl got a kid, right? If she wanted me to adopt her kid, I don't know how much I could talk. I don't think nobody know. I think I keep that kind of quiet as far as the world. Her baby daddy not on child support. If her daddy was on, if baby daddy was on child support, no way. You would have to wait. You would have to wait. You would have to wait till he was done. Why? Because he not going to court and saying nothing that's going to lower it, get it canceled, none of that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that we about to take advantage of his child support, but I'm saying if he then pay what you owe, motherfucker. Of course I'm helping, nigga. You feel me? But of course but you gonna pay what you owe, motherfucker. That's off top. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Number two, motherfucking, damn, bro. It depends on like, this is what I want to ask. Hey Trina, if a
Yeah,
nigga didn't want to adopt your kid, right, but he wanted to marry you, will you feel like, damn, if something happened to me, he ain't gonna take care of my child?
I wouldn't if he didn't want to adopt. That wouldn't be no. I wouldn't be like, oh, that means you would never do like that. Wouldn't be a thought in my head. That's big. That's like big. That's really big. That's your child too. So it's like. I wouldn't feel some type of way if he was like, I don't want to adopt. That don't mean that he can't be a good father figure in her life currently, or when I'm gone. Like I don't know. And plus, I got other family too. I think about that too. Like I have my dad, I have my mom, I have my like. She got people, so it's like.
Yeah, but that's your
It's,
husband. He should know that when he married you, he taking on that role
oh
anyway.
yeah. But I get the taking on the responsibility. But
Yeah.
who say that I want you to have my kid when I'm gone? Who says that you are the person that I want to be responsible when I am gone of my child? So I'm like, I don't know. It's something I would have to really, really, really think about.
I dated a girl.
But if you don't want them to be
For me, I'm not
responsible for your child,
marrying.
then why would you even marry them?
Yeah, I'm not marrying a man
Well,
who has no responsibility or expectation.
no, I'm not saying like no responsibility, no expectation, because I'm definitely going to marry someone that has a relationship or a bond with my child. But if he didn't want to legally adopt, that also would not be like a deal breaker or the end of the world to me, because you still can be a good father figure and still contribute to the child and still be in the child's life. Like my stepmom is in my life. So it's like you still can be a parent to the child without it legally being on paper. Like, oh, now he's taking over the father parental, like the parental control of the father. So like, I don't know. I never thought about adoption when it comes to like my child and then me getting married. But of course, me getting married, he definitely got to be a father figure and have some type of impact in my child life.
Mario.
Do y'all think the child's age take a factor into it too? Like, I feel like if a child is a certain age, I feel like it should be talked with the child. Do they want to be adopted?
Yeah.
A certain age,
I think all that plays
Yeah.
to a part. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this is not like your decision impacts like your child. So it's like I think before me doing something, I would have to really think about it, have conversations, and like really, because that's I don't know, that's a lot right there.
And then I feel like I feel like it can only work in if the father was a deadbeat. Like if the father not a deadbeat, I feel like this adoption option shouldn't be talked about. You know what I mean?
Right here. Yeah.
Like if the father's in the picture, he trying, you feel me, like he doing what he gotta do to still take care of his child. I feel like the adoption thing should just go out the window. Like if I had a baby mother and she go get married and shit, but I know I'm really not taking care of my child. Like, no, your husband is not adopting my child.
You know what adopting your wife's child is? That's telling that kid's father, you cannot claim this motherfucker on your taxes no more. We can. That shit is dead, son.
Over, my nigga.
It's over, B. Finito. All that this year, that shit is done. Shit is done, son. That's just done. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like if the father active and like got a good relationship with the child, I don't really feel like the adoption thing is necessary.
I would personally want that. Like I would want. I mean, it would not be a deal breaker, right? But like I think I would. That would be something I would want my partner to consider for sure.
Adopting a child.
Yeah.
If the child's actual father was a deadbeat, right?
Right, or not present at all. Yeah, like that would be something
not present at all.
Yeah, I think that makes the decision easier.
What if the child's father is present, right? But what if, like, all right, I know my girl watching this, but I've been out here doing my thing, you know, strong black men don't cheat. You feel me? Boom. In the past, I had a situation. She had 3. When you had these conversations about the future, she only wanted me to take care of 1 if something happened to her. It's like, you asked me to take care of 1, it's like, all right. She asked me to take care of 3, like, 3. You know what I'm saying? I got none. That's a whole different story. You feel me? I feel like that plays a factor, how many kids. But I feel like the thing at the end of the day, she realized that even though this person is around, you still gonna be the better person to raise this child up. Like at this point, if something was to happen, that's in the future. That's down the line. I mean, you have been around. You would have to been around all that time for that to happen. Yeah, you're still the person that I feel is better fit to raise this person. So like, y'all don't think that could play a factor? Like,
yeah, that's why I said I think it depends on like the circumstance that contribute to that decision. Because like I said, like,
go ahead.
Sorry. That's why I was saying, like, for me, I have a village when it comes to like my child. So if something was to happen to me, naturally, I know like who I would give my child to, like that in my like a will. So it's like, of course, I want my husband to be like the father figure, great, but that's not. I know for sure, like if she go with my parents or something, like I just know like she's like in the best case. You can still be in her life and still be active and still have the relationship without you legally being bonded to the child. Like if you really fuck with my child, you want to do that regardless. Without it you're legally being her parent. Like you're going to still have that relationship. So it's like that's kind of. I think it depends on the circumstance. For it.
Is it a deal breaker? I think it depends on how many kids. For me, that's my answer. How many kids? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like you ain't like, you know what I'm saying? And is all these kids by one person or multiple? Because that's another thing. Like, is all these people going to one person, or you saying they going to disperse? Because you saying like you want me to take care of 3 kids that was going to disperse to the different people. They got that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Like it's just and then how soon did I ask you to marry me? Before you
not how soon?
Because the relationship with the kid, you know what I'm saying? The relationship with the kid, like how much time did I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It might not be a deal breaker, but it's some other factors.
The more you really think about the whole situation, it's a lot of factors that play into it.
It played a lot of factors.
I'm not necessarily saying like if somebody said that, it's like, oh wait, stop, I gotta go. But it's like, what's the factors around that? You know what I mean? To be like yay or nay, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, like the situation I'm in now, that would be some slight shit. Like I don't think it would be something that my girl personally would want, but in all honesty, it would be some slight shit. You know what I'm saying? My nigga full MG pulled up at the end. Yeah, I be rolling on the shows now, bro. I got one more question. We out of here. He put up in the dock. I don't know if he can hear.
I can hear y'all. I'm driving.
He ain't home. This nigga just said, fuck it. Let me show my initials. Appreciate you, bro. But all right. Well, we got one more question. Leave up here. I got 2 more questions, but another nigga ain't pull up. So I got one more question. Is there anything in a relationship y'all wouldn't do because y'all view it out of y'all gender role?
Because you view it out of your gender role?
Yeah, like
taking out the trash or like something like that.
No.
Yeah, like if the tire got flat in the driveway, Judy, but you and your nigga in the house, but you up, but he sleep. It's like, is you gonna change it because you up and he sleep, or is it like, nigga, this tire gonna be flat until you get your ass up? Nigga, like, I ain't gotta go to the grocery store right now. I can go later.
Because that's just how, like, I just can't wait. If I got some shit to do, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna do it.
I ain't gonna cap.
I'm not gonna. I put donuts on my car before all that shit. Like that shit don't even. It don't bother me to do any.
I ain't gonna cap. That motherfucker gonna be flat when he wake his ass up. I ain't even gonna cap. I
have had to change my own tire before.
I ain't gonna cap.
So
if I got me a man,
I'm not gonna act like
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
it.
it.
I was to say I'm not doing that.
No, just like it's certain shit he could say hard no. I'm not doing it. I'm not going out there with my nails and shit and changing. No,
I'm gonna wait. Yeah, it's certain things I will do. Like for example, okay, the trash is full, or whatever. He not home, but I gotta do that. But like if it's something, I don't mind doing that. Like I ain't gonna trip off that. But the tire thing, hell yeah, I'm waiting until he wake up. I ain't even gonna cap. I'm not going out there change no tire. I ain't going to go mow no lawn. I ain't gonna change no tire. It's certain things I ain't gonna do if I got
mowing lawns and all that shit. I did that when I was younger. So that
I ain't doing that with no man.
Shit bothers me.
I ain't doing with no mate.
It's not given to me. I wasn't raised like, oh, this is a man thing to do. It's if you need to get it done, then you just get it done type shit.
Men, is there anything out here too womanly for you to do?
I'm trying to think of what's a gender role that I would see. I can't really think of it.
You gotta get done. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I can't really think of no.
Well, think about it. If you a dude living by yourself, you gonna have to do all that shit anyway. So
yeah, you
like,
got to do most of that.
Is it still a gender role then, or is it just that's what you gotta do? You know
no, okay. I'm
about to say it changes when you have a mate.
I ain't folding no clothes.
I'm about to say it changes when you have a mate.
A motherfucking thing.
It changes.
I ain't folding. Well, no, I don't know. For some reason, towels get folded. Shit like that get folded. But like clothes and shit, I ain't folding that shit, right? I ain't folding no clothes. I ain't folding. But like my girl to fold some shit. I ain't folding no shit. We live together. I ain't folding no shit.
All right, so if she folded, is you washing or you just not doing nothing?
No, I wash some clothes, boy. I think I wash clothes better than. I think I wash clothes better than y'all on this motherfucking screen. I ain't gonna lie. I tell you, my shit go hit. When you smell this shit, that shit go hit.
I'm about to say when you. I actually don't mind folding clothes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, unless you allergic to some shit, you gonna like my shit. And then if you gonna put the shirt on and get the breaking out and shit, then you ain't gonna like that shit. You ain't gonna like that. But yeah, bro.
I think when you get in a relationship, it's certain things that you be like, all right, nah. Like of course, when I'm by myself, I'm gonna figure shit out. I ain't got no other choice. But if I have a mate, a companion, some things we gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Like even like the laundry thing you said. Of course, you know how to wash clothes and fold them, but don't cap like if you ain't washing them joints in there, you be like, all right, she got it. Like you know what I'm saying? And that wouldn't even faze me if you be like, all right, I wash the clothes, you fold them. Like that wouldn't even.
It ain't even. Like I wash the clothes, you fold them. It's like. I'm not doing something because I'm not doing something because I have a woman now. It's not like I was folding clothes before you got here, but now that you here, the clothes only get folded when you fold them. Right. I wasn't doing this before you got here. So if you're talking to me about folding the clothes, I'm gonna say I don't fold the clothes, and if you want the clothes folded, it's on you to fold it. It's not really a gender role thing to me per se. Yeah. But it's just like like making the bed. I wasn't making the bed before I got with you, unless I ain't gonna lie, that's a lie. That's a lie. Cause I'll make the bed if you was coming over. But once you get used to coming over, you notice the bed ain't getting made unless you make it. But
I'm about to say niggas don't make no beds, Mo. That's
be
more
made when you
woman.
get there.
Women, we'll cut your ass out about that bed. I don't play about that bed.
Yeah, it'd be nice laid out when you get there the first couple of times when we like when I'm courting you. Ain't that's the word? Yeah, when you getting courted, that bed it's only getting messed up unless we mess it up. For real.
Fuck that, I ain't making no bed with y'all. Whoever you gonna do with y'all on that. It ain't no point.
Most men don't.
I don't like to make my bed, but
They about to say most men don't make beds, Mo. Like you be all scrambled around the bed.
Because they have this
mindset
that like, why am I making this up when I'm about to just get right back in?
I was sleep on top of the comforter
that.
just not to make the bed.
All right, I got two men right here. It was a post going around. I seen the women commented on it in the chat, right, in the group chat. It said something to the equivalent. I might be fucking up. They probably know what I'm talking about. Men only wash their bed sheets every 4 months. Well, women wash that motherfucker in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks or something. It did say something like that, right, ladies? It said something
I remember what you talking about.
Something like that, yeah.
It was something like that. It was like 4 months or something. Like men wash their bed sheets every 4 months, where women wash their shits like bi-weekly or something.
I'm about to say weekly, bi-weekly for me. Weekly, bi-weekly.
Them had to be some hoarders or some old men. You gotta check your stats. Like, that don't even add up.
Not no hoarders.
Niggas sweating and sleeping, all that sometimes. Like, sheets might gotta get washed once a week sometimes. Especially if I got the heat on at certain temperatures.
Mm-hmm. I feel you. That's why I'm washing my sheets so much, boy. I be sweating and shit in my sleep. I gotta wash my sheets on the regular.
People don't though. Like they really
that's
don't
nasty.
do that. And I think that's gross.
It is so nasty.
It ain't no. It's not no way you having sex and all that. There's no way that you're not washing your sheets, man.
Bruh.
Unless you not
people is not doing it.
I ain't gonna lie. When you in the trenches, bruh, Walmart sell the motherfucker. You can buy the grip part. And then you can buy the sheet part separately. You can be knocking them down and just keep changing the grip part on the bed. On my mama, boy, you can't, boy.
If we on a blow up bed or one of them, we just built the little forts and shit like that, then maybe. But outside of that, nah.
Not the blow up building and building forts.
I mean,
if we built the fort, then you don't get no sheets.
I didn't realize I've been in the trenches. We done slept on straight sheets with a sheet as the motherfucking cover. So if it get like that, then yeah, I might don't be washing this like that because this might be all we got.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. But look, bro, when you sleeping on a pallet, because that's what I call it. That's what my people's call it, right? That's the country shit. A pallet, right? When you sleeping on a pallet, right? There's a pile of covers, blankets, and shit on the floor and all that shit, right?
Yeah, all the same thing.
Got just the sheet. You can buy that motherfucker. You ain't gotta wash it. You can just keep chasing. Every time you know you about to bust something down, you can go get one for $2 and some change. Cause you can just throw that bitch on top.
but that's what I'm saying. Like that shit gonna add up. You gonna add like 40 of them. You gonna really have a bed.
How much pussy you getting, my nigga? You shouldn't be getting that much pussy, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's the problem with you niggas. Y'all niggas putting y'all shit too much risk, nigga. If you ain't spending $2 every time on a bitch to get a sheet, then I know you ain't trying to get a condom, my nigga. That's too much fucking pussy, my nigga. You feel me? If you ain't got 2, you ain't got 5. And you ain't got $5 to get some pussy,
every
you shouldn't
time,
be getting no pussy, my nigga.
Buy a box of 60 condoms, nigga. Who the fuck is going that? I ain't really bought single condoms since I was a teenager, nigga.
All right, that's even better. You got 3 condoms, you got 2 sheets to buy.
I ain't even in the buying sheets no more. Shit.
I ain't even in the buying sheets.
We gotta go back to buying them $2 sheets that you talking about. I don't need to be worried about no pussy.
That's what I'm saying. The trenches, you can get one of them.
Yeah, but shit, nigga ain't trying to go back there. We been past that.
I'm proud of you, my nigga. Yeah. But for the niggas who ain't, just remember I told you, man, hit that Walmart, man. Walmart got it all, boy. I'm telling you, for the love. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. If you still
Allegedly.
word of advice, stop worrying about that pussy.
Oh, I'm taking. I'm out here. I'm taking. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be the first downfall.
Fuck it, man. All right. I was saving this question for my other nigga, but he ain't here, right? I got Greg, so I'm gonna see what I could get out of my bad. I got Form G, so I'm gonna see what I could get out of him with this question. My bad. Let me see what I could pull, see if I could get some bullshit started real quick between the men and the women. I wanna present a mindset, a male mindset, and get y'all take on it. If a woman could ask me as a man to buy her some shit, you know what I'm saying, gifts and presents, and take her out on a date, I should be able to ask for some pussy. If you hit my inbox, yeah, I go out on a date with you. Where you gonna take me? Well, I'm gonna take you to this restaurant, and then hopefully afterwards, you can give me some pussy. You want like what for a phone? Yeah, I'll pay your phone. You can give me, but now I can ask you for some pussy, right? Like that's not disrespectful. That's not a disrespectful thing to do. Because if you ask me for some money, I should be able to ask you for some pussy. Any takes on that?
Man. Yeah. Long as that's the vibe y'all on.
Right. If that's the vibe, then we all sure. But if not, no. And just like you have the right to tell me, no, you're not gonna give me no money, or no, you're not gonna buy me this. I have the right to tell you I'm not giving you no pussy.
But I don't think you should be asking no nigga for no money if you don't feel like you give him some pussy though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, she shouldn't even ask unless she already willing to give us a pussy.
No, I'm not saying she had to already give him no pussy. I'm not saying she had to already give us some pussy, but if you asking me for some money, yeah, you definitely should be willing to give up some pussy.
If you comfortable enough to ask for money, then yeah, I kind of.
Hey, my nigga, hey, Form G, bro. I think you agreeing with the statement for sure.
Hey, no,
I definitely agree, but I'm saying the road long as that's the road that is being played. I ain't got like. But then again, I don't got too many female friends. But the female friends I do got, I really would hope they wouldn't ask me for no money, because I probably would ask for some pussy.
Oh no. No, that's
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. That's why I really don't have female friends like that. I probably got a handful. Like I could probably count on one hand how many real genuine female friends that I have. Outside of that, like I don't look at the female gender to be friends. Like that's not real. Like I mean, cordial friends, yeah, cool, but really friends like come over, chill with me, or we go out, do shit like that. Like, nah, I'm not on that. If I'm out with you, I'm trying to hit you. If I'm really dealing with you, I'm trying to hit you. I'm not the guy to just be around females. That's not. I never been there. I don't know why. I'm just not that. I can't conform to that.
I feel like females know who they can and can't play with like that. I feel like that. Like, you know, like, oh, if I ask him, he just gonna give it to me. I don't gotta give him shit in return. But then there's other ones that, if I ask him, like, I feel like they know.
I guess just to add some more context of what the situation was. My man had posted a picture, and a girl had hopped in his DMs and shit, asking for a ride. She had hopped in his DMs, was like, "Are you free?" or some shit like that, like. You try and make some money or something like that. And he was like, doing what? She like, can I get a she like saying something about can you get a ride or something like that. And this nigga came on the jump going on a rant like, bitch, like, oh no, I think yeah, like he showed it in the screenshot. He was like, you gonna I get some pussy or some shit like that, like you gonna let me fuck or some shit like that, you get some head or something. And she like, no, like boy, what the fuck type shit. He just like, all right, like what the fuck you randomly hopping in my DMs. Asking me.
Did he know her?
Nah, he didn't know her. He didn't know her, so I guess he was like, yeah, like randomly hopping in a random nigga.
She was
that you
definitely
know.
going though, cause who randomly hopped in a nigga DM that
He
you
feel
don't
like
know
it
and asking
wasn't
for a ride?
disrespectful.
Like, who did
Yeah,
that?
but like I don't think he was necessarily disrespectful in that.
Yeah, he feel like he didn't disrespect her. He feel like you asked me for something that costs currency. So
but then he say she offered to pay. First of all, that's weird to hop in the DM to ask for a ride from a random nigga. But then you say she offered to pay him for the ride.
Yeah.
So what the fuck he get pussy from? I'm confused on that.
That's what he wanted.
I missed that part too.
I guess he didn't want that. He wanted.
That's what he wanted.
So, but no.
You can't tell me what my ride is worth.
That's Jack. That's Jack.
You
can't tell me what my fantasy worth.
That's
Jack.
No, I
Right
just
there.
said she like, okay, just give me a ride, like ain't offering you shit, but then you just like, oh well, I'll take pussy over money. Like what? No.
Yeah, that's Jack. That's Jack. She sound like a homo. He's a pervert.
Nah, she offered you gas and everything, and you still nah.
I ain't see the messages. I ain't see the text, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she ain't thought no 50. I'm pretty sure she ain't thought no 50, Brody.
No, it's absolutely a fuck no. That's not it. When you ask the question about now the phone bill thing, I think that's a reach, whatever. Depending on the relationship, like, because I do have genuine guy friends I've never had sex with that I can genuinely depend on. I've known since middle school. But as far as like the take you out on a date thing, just because you take me out on a date don't mean that guarantees you pussy. Like that's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He told you what the ride was worth, like.
Okay, and you show me what type of nigga you are. Now let's move on. Like that's how I would take that. Like you showed me cool.
She out there the random nigga
been no back and forth with that shit.
She after the first interaction she had with him was some shit that you needed some shit.
Right.
Go off my way. You needed me to go off my way.
But she ain't asked for nothing for free though.
He was charging her what he wanted to charge.
Nah, she could have said that same $20 and called an Uber.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I don't understand. That's why I was weird on her end a little bit too, because I was like,
that whole situation weird because you ain't even know the person.
Why would you just randomly hop in somebody's DM and be like, "Can you give me a ride?" That's weird as fuck.
I don't know, man.
It's giving she about to set you up for real. She said no.
But shit, she should have went in and set him up. He was coming. All she had to do, that was easy setup. But yeah, come on, come on through. Hook, line, and sinker. Come on through. But I don't know, man. I don't. That's not my approach to it. I do got female friends, but I guess I could kind of feel where you're coming from. Because you asking me for some money or something, I should be able to ask you whatever I want, and that shouldn't be quote unquote disrespectful. You should have the right to say no, of course, but you shouldn't feel offended. You shouldn't feel like I now have disrespected you. You should be like, well, no, nigga, and then we should move on from that.
I mean, if we ain't never had that type of relationship, I might feel offended.
Yeah, about to say.
Like,
I think it depends on the relationship. Because if you a nigga I'm fucking on, then of course, cool. You can get a little cootie cat. We already doing that.
Fuck when I ask you for some pussy that I'm already getting.
But if we
already get that pussy.
If we just friends and we cool, we like friends.
This back pay for the pussy.
No. It's a no for me.
Back pussy pay.
Oh my god.
For real.
For the pussy.
Yeah, this is facts. This is hey, yo. Hey.
I'm just saying, like that's.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying that's to be in a relationship. What you talking about? That's just to be here. If that stopped, we won't be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If that stops, shit, the fuck. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm really done with the show, man. That's my show, bro. Y'all ready? We can go backstage. Hold on, let me close out. We can go backstage, talk some shit.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
We broke as a bitch, and ain't got no grind, niggas ain't no shit. When I run into my op, I'ma use my fist. Yeah, I know how I fight, but I ain't using no fist. Bitch, block my feet, whip coke on my wrist. Goddamn, my bitch better.